Hello everyone, welcome back. Spacebase DF-9. The last base, it didn't work out. We didn't make it. We had to shut it down. So, let's look for... I've been playing a little bit by myself now, without recording, and I found some interesting spots to note on the map if you have this game yourself. At least I thought I did. I found some high... Where are they? High stellar density areas. Seem like they were in here somewhere. So there are high in the map. Over here, there's a lot of good stuff. See, there's like you can find some high magnetic interference. There's high threat factor too. But that will you rely less on miners and more on builders. You have to find new ships when the abandoned ships show up. You can use those to uh, gain matter on the same way they do minerals, sorta, the asteroids. So let's do that, I guess. Semi-high threat factor, high interference. Let's try that. Should be alright, I guess. Alright, pause and change the sound. Alright. Alright, now we have two asteroids right next to us. We could set up our base here. So there's some asteroids over here. Let's see. We still want some asteroids. I think we'll go over here to the right. A little bit closer to this larger asteroid. Yeah, we'll set up. Now you want your airlock actually to be as small as possible. I don't remember what I did last time. Seems to be the best size. You could even have it a little bit smaller than that. And then a larger airlock. No, we don't need it that large. We'll go that large. There we go. That's pretty good. Actually, wait a minute. What'd I do? Room. Let's go this. There. That's probably a little bit better. And then play, or we just speed it up. Oh, whoa, roster builder. There you go. See, and then that will give us room for air, and you just need a ton of, what happened last time, I didn't have enough, was it oxygen recyclers. You just want tons of those. Just a lot. And we did not have that last time, so that was the problem. Let's see. There has been an update. We're in alpha 1, alpha point 1B instead of alpha point 1A. So there's that. Very early development. Okay, builder skills increase. This gets really annoying later after you've been playing for a while. These just go crazy. Even when you're just playing, they're just it's really annoying. That I'm sure will be fixed later. Okay, let's pause. Construct objects, doors, airlock. You can toss an airlock there, back, airlock, spacesuit locker. Oops, confirm. Let's designate this airlock in this life support. Drop the walls because they're kind of annoying. Construct objects. Now airlock. Put in. I don't know. I put in 2 space lockers. I don't know if they do anything having more than one. I think you do need one for it to function. I don't know if having two is better. If you can have two people in there at the same time. It seems if you have one, it seems like you can just fit like 8 people in there and then they all fit in the same suit. I don't know. But that's what it seems like when I'm playing by myself. Let's continue. Object, life support. Let's just toss like, I don't know, how many can we fit? So we also have to have room for, not room, but we need to be able to afford our refinery. Right now, I have no idea what I'm going to build, how I want this to look or anything. I think just throwing a refinery right there would be fine. Probably should not. Okay, wait a minute. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Oops. Okay, confirm. Alright, play. You don't want to build another room while you need this stuff still, because they'll just they do this. They prioritize building objects last, so they would stop, build the room, then try and build this, which would run the risk of them running out of oxygen, and then you'd lose right off the bat. So that's not good. Okay, see, now we got oxygen, it's pumping in. Now we can construct the room for the refinery. Oops, nope, right here. Okay, let's try. Okay, yeah, that'll be perfect. Now they can build that. They have oxygen to go back to. We're good. Alright, oxygen levels are low. It's still coming up. Your O2 capacity, that's still not, I don't think it's really working that great. There's room for 12 people. You have 3. But if you have like another separate structure over here, or another ship warps in, a derelict ship, it's going to count that towards your O2. So if you have like 13 people in here and you can only have 12, then the oxygen's just going to bloop, gone. And everyone's going to die pretty quickly. I've had it happen. It's not fun. Now, our base is going to rely less on miners, but we still need the miners to bring in a steady stream of income. So we're going to go more security, more construction. Builders, more builders. So that way they can dismantle the ships when they come in. Let's see, refinery. Construct. Objects. Door, just a standard door. Let's just toss it here. Back. Refinery, and just toss it a matter refinery. Let's just, can we twist it? I guess it doesn't really matter, we'll just put it like that. Okay. And you don't really, well, I mean, you kind of doesn't really matter, but you don't want to assign someone to mining until this is built, because they'll go mine it, they'll bring it to the airlock, and they'll be like, oh, there's nothing here in this base for me to bring it, so I'll just set it down, and then they like never pick it back up. I think if you mine the entire whatever you have selected to mine, then they'll pick it back up, but it's really annoying having just rocks laying all around your base. At least for me, I really don't like it. Okay, so let's go up here and just mine all that. I figured out how to move your camera while you're in, like in a build menu or whatever. You can right click and move the camera wherever you want. Really simple. Probably should have figured that out before, but I had not. So there we go. Alright, now we're also going to need okay, now we need a miner and a technician. Great. Okay, here we go. Our technician's probably going to damage some stuff while he builds up a skill. A risk we're going to run into every once in a while. It should be alright. We should make it. Now, where's our third guy? He's dead. He's already dead. The AI needs a lot of work, I'd say. They suffocate quite frequently. They wait until they have 1 minute of oxygen left, and then they try and scramble to a base. And they typically don't make it. So, that needs some work, I'd say. The maintenance still, I mean, you need a lot of technicians to maintain a base. Like, half your population has to be technicians just to keep these from just exploding every 2 seconds. You're also going to want objects, all zones, fire extinguishers, both in the refinery and somewhere in the oxygen life support room. This way, your technicians can use the fire extinguishers to put out fires, which are almost guaranteed. Okay, so we can speed this up now. We got a pretty decent base. I think we're pretty close to there we go. There's another ship. I didn't even see it pop up. All right, these guys are friendly. You can let them in. And here they are. See what he is. Builder and a technician. Let's go. Let's just put him on technician. Alright. Now we want a pub and we want a residence room pretty quickly too. Let's see. We don't have enough yet. So we'll wait. Speed it up again. If you're starting off, you don't have much of a base, and you do happen to be invaded like right away, and they start raiding your base, you can just set everyone to. There's no reason not to just set them to security. Set a bunch of people to security that are inside the base, and they'll just kill them, and then you can just set them back. Otherwise, you can lose a lot of guys if you don't have any weapons to fire back at them, at the raiders with. You can lose people fairly quickly. Anyway, so there's our station, little guy. I'm not gonna build hallways this time. It turns out building hallways is just a big waste of space. It takes up oxygen. It seems like. I'm not sure if that's true. But it seems like it takes up a lot of oxygen. There's another ship coming. Let's see what we got. See, these guys are friendly. He's been using Twitter, so he can't type a whole lot. That's what his problem is. He's like, oh, sorry. I don't know what he actually calls it. Some onboard space blog program or something. Let's see what he is. He's a bartender. Alright, I guess. We're not gonna have a bar for a while, but we'll have a bartender. Okay, let's see. What else do we have to do? We need a bar. We need a residence room. Okay. Let's see, construct. No, okay, wait, we don't need to look at this. We can look at it from right here. Pub you want, residence you want, refinery you want. You really only need one refinery. Or two, I guess. You don't need a lot. Reactor, they don't work yet, so you don't have to worry about those yet. Life support is your biggest concern. And then an airlock, you can fit a couple of airlocks. You probably want them close to each other. I tried building a base with airlocks on like opposite sides of the base. It gets a little scary. The AI will just stroll right past one to go to a different one. I don't know why, how they determine which one they want, but they will. And then if they're like low on oxygen, they hit the 1 minute mark, and they like are trying to get to an airlock that's like way over here. They'll stroll right past this one, head over to this one, and then suffocate on the way there. I've had it happen plenty of times. This one could be working fine, and they just don't like it. I don't know why. Can't tell you. But that's what they do. Again, it's an early alpha, so it's things like that are expected to happen. AI pathing issues, they're, you know, what they want to prioritize, you know, all that stuff needs work. And then look at our bartender. He's got a nice little Hawaiian shirt on. You know, he's looking happy. We could probably do with another miner, and really, I can't see why sending someone with just 1 star to a miner is a bad idea. It seems to work just fine. They mine just fine. They get back, and that mining level goes up pretty quick. See, we already have machines starting to deteriorate, and these guys are just hanging out. Alright, well we have room to start building something else. So let's go with the residence. I don't know. I haven't thought about how I'm going to build this base, so let's just build something like this. See, then residential zone, 4 space beds. Let's get 6, 10. Okay, no. Okay. 6. How small can we make it and still maintain 6 beds? Let's just go like that. Let's give us a little bit of extra room. Okay, we'll take it. Our builder is going to wake up. He'll probably wake up as soon as someone walks. And then he's like, oh, or somebody were walking around. They're sleeping on the floor and people walk around. Apparently that wakes him up. So, Shed Trout knows what's up. Oh, this little worm alien that killed me, last time. It turns out they get their, I don't know, they eat something, even though they never eat. But they'll eat something in their dialogue, and you'll start to see them, oh, my stomach hurts. You'll hear every once in a while they'll complain about their stomach. And all of a sudden, I feel like my stomachs are moving around. And the last thing they'll say is like, oh, I wouldn't be surprised if something burst out of me. And then the thing will burst out of him, and then it'll be like, oh, told you, and then he's dead. And then so that's where that worm comes from. It comes from probably miners are infected or something, and then they get inside. And that's where he comes from. I tried ejecting him out of the airlock because you can open up your doors. You can force open the doors, both of them, and all these people will be sucked out. Well, they'll walk out until they get over here, and they get like, oh, there's a little animation where they start spinning off. It works on raiders. It does not work on those worm things. Those worm things will be ejected and just travel along this until they hit something. Well, I had a design where my base wrapped around. I had an airlock here and just a wall here. So that worm thing came flying over here, hit the wall that was over here, and he just stuck there. He was just stuck. And then people would eventually hit him, and then they just stay there, and it would say fighting an enemy or something, and he never moved, and they suffocated. And the worm does not suffocate. Apparently, it does not breathe. It can travel, just fine in zero-G space. It's weird, but whatever. Okay, now these are pirates. See, it says we are not pirates. They very much are pirates, but we're gonna take them. We're gonna try and fight this pirate. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is all right. There's gonna be 1, maybe 2 guys in here, so we're just gonna switch everyone to security. So you don't need him. Security. All right, we're a little stuck here. Everyone that's inside is going security. Okay, wait, no, he's mining. What am I doing? Bartender security. Okay. There we go. Now, beacon. We can try and set 1 person beacon, and then let the other 2 just try and hold the base. Here we go. See, the raider may try and defend, and he may... No, he's coming. I think there's even a chance that it's not even a raider. They'll say that they're raiding, and they're not. And the worst thing that could happen right here is that they hit the wall, and they all get sucked out. Okay, see, this guy, he's not deciding to fight, so we might get the advantage on him, but he's going to kill himself. Yep, see? And he killed him, too. Now the doors automatically lock down this hallway until we repair it, and he will not die. I don't even know what's happening right now with him. Yeah, he's not gonna die. We'll repair these walls, and he will just stand up. So what we can do is just demolish these doors. We don't need them. And then demolish this hallway. Now what might happen is that the builder could come in contact with him, and they'll say fighting, and then the builder will suffocate, and he'll just stay stuck here. Or he may suffocate. I'm not sure. There's actually no oxygen in the hallway, so he may suffocate. So we lost somebody. We lost one of our technicians. Great. So this is the bartender. Done. So now we have an expanded base. We can use this. I typically don't use these bases, but we can. We'll mold this base into part of our own. We may even get rid of this airlock. I'm not sure. We could. Oh, there. See, he did finally fall out. Okay, that's not something that typically happens. Alright, now I don't think I'm going to keep this oxygen room here. I'm probably going to get rid of it. Because then the technicians have to take all their time walking back and forth. And it's never very good. Alright, how's this looking? Building skills increased. These guys, yeah. It's just, you can see it's already, they're starting to level up pretty quick. I gotta press this every 3 seconds. We can even demolish this floor. But the walls are gonna leave floors behind, so we'll have to demolish that again after the walls are gone. We'll have to order another demolition. Now we have a pub. But I think I'm gonna redesign the pub walls before I actually finish it. So let's lock it so that no one's hanging out in there when I go to work on it. Yeah, I'm just gonna redesign all of this after this has been demolished. But that will be for next time. Let's pause here. Alright, you can see we already got a little bit of a base. We captured a ship that attempted to dock with us. Had 2 guys. We lost 1 technician, sucked out. I don't remember what star he was. He might have been 2 or even a 3-star technician. I think he was 2. Right out the window. Not the window, the hole that he made. But whatever. So, yeah, this is a really fun game again. Needs some work. Alpha. Early access on Steam. You can get the link to the buy page in the description. So I meant to say. Hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Bye.